Hello, welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I am going to be doing a web pour, which is what I decided to name the pour that I did the other day. Now it did come out very similar to the yin yang pour, but I'm going to see how it comes out in a more shallow mold, to see if it looks any different or if it does anything. I'm excited. I kind of want to see how it works. So with that being said, I am using mold number 003-1 from resincourses.com. You can get the mold at resincourses.com. And my lovely friend Amanda at Crafting Kindness got this mold for me. I'm using Art Pro resin. I mixed up 200 mils of resin and I let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. I did mix it up using the new Estoyo hands-free rechargeable mixer, which I did make a video of. It should be up by now, so please run and get yourself one. They are so amazing. It saves my wrists, it saves my time. Best thing since sliced bread. Anyway, so that will also be a link in the description. So what I have here is I have 40 mils of clear. And I'm using 40 mils because this has a wider base than the other one. So I want to make sure that the bottom is completely covered with the clear. So all that does is it takes 5 mils away from the push to make it so that it covers it up all the way. So there's that. My colors today, I'm kind of doing similar colors but backwards. I'm doing violet and red. So the one I did before was violet and red, but it was ruby red. This one's totally different. Okay, so this is my red. It is by Eye Candy. It is Senshi red. It is the most pure red that I found in a mica powder. It is the most beautiful shade of red. I love it. So there's 20 mils of resin in here, and I did put about half of one of these little spoons of mica powder in there. Hopefully I did not put too much. You can still kind of see the spoon or the stick if I move it, but we'll see. Then I've got 35 mils of white, and I used Let's Resin Ocean White, 2 small drops. Here is my black. I have 35 mils, and then I added 5 drops of Liquitex Carbon Black. And then for my push, there is, I don't know if I can tell on here, maybe 75 mils of Prism Violet by Liquitex, and I used 3 drops. It looks super dark, but when you look at it on the stick, it's not really that dark. It's just the depth of it. Okay, so I've got this. The bottom is covered. There's like a little hair in here. Let's get that puppy out of there. All right, I have some stones here. It's just a mixture of like black and maroon and red and gold and purple. It's just like a mixture. I think it'll look kind of cool in the middle. We shall see. All right, so I'm gonna take my sticks out of this, and hopefully I do this right. I've only done it once, so I think I remember well enough what I did. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the black, and I'm going to make a line going across, and then one going this way, and I'm making it a pretty thick line. One going that way, and one more going this way. All right, so now I am going to put white on top of that in the same pattern. And this way. This is very similar to the yin yang. It's just doing lines instead of drops. But it's the same principle. And I am going to try to make one that's not just black. I'm going to try to make one that's a dark color but not black. But I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. Okay. When I have some time. Almost. One more drop. Probably used a little bit too much on the other part. But let's see if I can get this going here. It'll be fine. Okay, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to do the black on top of the white. And one more. All right, and there's just a little bit left in there. I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm going to set it to the side. All right, now for the red, I'm going to do a spiral. So that's where the web comes from, that it looks kind of like, sort of, at least in my imagination, it looks like a spider web. There we go. And then I'm going to kind of just go back in with the rest. And that was 20 mils. Okay. Now, the last bit is going to be the push, which maybe I could have done it a little more transparent than this. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. So I'm going to go ahead and do the push in the center. Actually, I'll just take the stick out so you can see. And I'm not pouring it super fast, but I'm also not pouring it super slow. And you can kind of see, hopefully, from where you're at, that it does look like, you know, you can see the rings and then the stripes kind of, which I think is kind of cool. All right, we'll pour this in the center. And poke that around. And there you go. All right, I will put on a little time lapse and show you how it moves. I will torch it and everything, and then I will see you in the morning when it's time to unmold.